All right, guys, we are live here on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
Yes, welcome back. Thanks for joining us once again. Today, we're going to talk about a few things. We are going to talk about what neighborhoods have appreciated the most over the last 2 years. And I know Grown Up Gaming just posted this, so I just want to get to this right off the bat. Yes, Dan did do this. We do a lot of the same videos. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but he only went 1 year back. I'm going 2 years back when the pandemic first began. And we're going to go through some of the numbers on there to see what neighborhoods have appreciated the most and which ones have appreciated the least. So I thought I've been kind of wanting to know this for a while, and it just took me a while to go through all the numbers. So I got like 32 different neighborhoods here in San Diego. We're going to go through them all, well, most of them, and kind of go through which ones have appreciated the most, which ones have appreciated the least. Because I think the ones that appreciate the most might have more of a correction than some of the other ones. Just a guess. Just because they are probably the most desirable neighborhoods, which is why they've appreciated the most.
Yeah.
But I think some of them might have a little bit more of a correction just because they had the most bidding wars. They might have a little bit more inflated prices than some of these other ones. So we're going to get to that in about 5 minutes. First, we're going to go through a little bit of news here. For those of you who don't know them, I am Bern McGovern. I'm joined by
Courtney Solis.
Yes. And we make videos here about San Diego, what it's like to live to San Diego, what it's like to move to San Diego. I'm sure if you're watching now, you've probably seen some of our videos. So thanks for tuning in. And if you guys have questions in the chat, feel free to put them in there, and we'll get to those at the end and try to answer as many questions as we can. You know the drill if you've been on with us on some other lives in the past. But yes, Grown Up Gaming, Dan did do a similar video. Shocking, I know. Okay. I would put Courtney's name up there, but I don't know how to, so it's not happening.
I know, 2 names. It's just too difficult for you. That's okay. I wouldn't know how to either. I couldn't even put one name up there.
Okay, so we're going to start with what we usually do here on our lives is go through a little bit of the news here in San Diego. So let me get that up here. So I was very excited about our first piece of news here. I don't know. Were you not excited?
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
I have never been to this. I've never been here to this establishment you're about to talk about. I have never been to one. I have heard about them. I have seen them on social media. It sounds really cool, and I'm really excited about it. So go ahead. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Oh, great. Now that we have this issue with this Google Chrome again. Just give me one moment, please.
Now that I've really built it up and I've just I have everyone hanging on the edge of their seats now, wondering what we're talking about. Something really fun and exciting that's coming to San Diego that hasn't been in San Diego before, correct?
That is correct. But now I'm running into an issue with sharing of the screens.
Oh no.
Of course this does this to me again. So bear with me. What was it under?
I thought you had just
failed me now.
Fixed that issue entirely.
Okay. All right, Courtney, continue to chat.
Okay, so I'll just, I'm going to keep everybody guessing, see if anybody has any guesses. It's something sort of sports related, but it is not any type of major league team. Of course not, because San Diego never gets any
we
fun.
Just lose teams.
We just lose them. We don't gain
them,
any.
Unfortunately,
we just lose them. So it's something that's going to be opening that could be fun for a date night. Fun.
We lose the
for
completely. Where did the screen go?
Families.
Hold on, we're gonna have to tune back in.
Up here. So
there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are still there. Yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking about first. Oh, people are already guessing. You guys are so clever.
Everyone already knew this already.
Are on the ball. So does that mean am I to guess that you guys are San Diego
Topgolf? Yes. You are
natives?
You
guys all live in San Diego, or you just follow Top Golf news, I guess. But yes, it is Top Golf. We are getting a Top Golf here in San Diego, which I think is really exciting.
We've actually been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
It's not been, I've actually never been to one. I know there's one in Vegas. I think they're building one in LA, but San Diego's been in talks for this for a while. So finally, I am quite excited about this feature here. Once I get this sharing of the screen to work.
Where's tech support? Where's our live chat tech support on here?
I am the tech support.
You are the tech support, and you're usually quite tech savvy. So I'll just continue to talk about Topgolf. Tell me if you guys have been there. Let me know. I see Jerry Clemens, Richard Higgins. You guys are all saying Topgolf, so you already knew about this, I guess. It is, yes, TLR9. It is that big golf place. It's supposed to have drinks, food, and do you have to be good at golf or no? It's not like a pitch and putt. It's not mini golf. It's I don't know. I don't know all the details, but I'm excited about it. I have no golf experience, but I think I could still have a good time. Perhaps with enough to drink, I'd be good at it. I did play field hockey for a few years, so I thought I might be good at golf, but it turns out there is actually no correlation there. So anytime I've been to like a driving range, it's sad. So I'm not great. So will I still enjoy Topgolf, even if I am not good and only have field hockey experience? Let's see. Richard Higgins is asking, is it going to be by the Snapdragon Stadium?
It's going to be down by the airport, actually, right on the harbor. There is kind of the idea where it's going to right now. So I think they've had an area kind of decked out for this for a while. And it's going to be, I think, kind of like right around the corner from the airport is what I would told. So
get off your flight and go to Topgolf.
That is correct. Okay, I'm going to try to get this thing working. This is incredibly frustrating. Why is this going? It says we have to restart Chrome to be able to do this, which would be a problem to do it.
Right. So let's just say let's see.
Any other suggestions how we can do this without logging off and logging back in?
No.
So
how about we just roll with it and
sure. Okay.
We can just tell you what
we're going to tell you what's going on. We won't have the screens, and I'll put the documents in the chat. Hopefully that will work, and we can talk about all these things going on in San Diego.
Yes.
Okay. What else is starting this actually starting tomorrow in San Diego?
Wait. Are you done talking about Topgolf? I covered it enough.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
It's coming to San Diego.
Topgolf is coming to San Diego.
There's not
there you
probably
go.
a whole lot more.
All right. We don't have a date, an opening date, or anything. No update on construction or anything.
It hasn't actually even been officially approved, but they have like a handshake agreement right now. So I'm imagining probably a couple of years down the road.
Okay, shoot. I was ready to go like this weekend.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to share screens. I apologize. Otherwise, we'd have to shut off this live. So we're just going to talk about it. What starts tomorrow here in San Diego?
Comic-Con, guys.
Comic-Con. Big things here in San Diego. This is probably one of the biggest events of the year in San Diego.
Let me know if anybody's been to Comic-Con. I have never gone. My husband has been, but like way back in the day. And I know it draws like all the big celebrities. And I feel like every year it's just getting bigger and bigger. And they're doing, it's like more of a spectacle where they have like concerts right outside of the convention center and they do all kinds of cool stuff. And there's always big surprises being dropped and stuff like that. So I would love to know if anybody's been and if it really is as cool as it sounds and it is.
Good luck trying to get an Uber ride downtown this weekend. The next 3 days? 3 days?
3 or 4 days. Yeah. So
it gets pretty crazy down there.
To the 24th. It does.
It would actually be interesting being an Uber driver. I think this weekend everyone's dressed up in costumes and all kinds of stuff.
Right. And then like all the bars in the area and restaurants down there, and they do special stuff for Comic-Con.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's really fun. That's right at the convention center on the water, and a super big deal if you are into, all the stuff that they cover, which is like everything now. It's not just comics anymore.
Oh, actually, I would go back to one thing about the Topgolf. I played one in Vegas, Courtney. You'll be fine.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you.
Just one question we had there for you.
Good.
Okay, so yeah. So that was kind of the biggest stories of the week here in San Diego. Just wanted to relay those to them. I really wish I could share these slides here, but that's not here. I can share it in the chat. You guys can see what we're looking at. Okay. These are the 5 markets where home sales are cooling the fastest. So I just put it in the chat. Unfortunately, I cannot share the screen. So we're just going to roll with it. I'm not surprised, but the top 5, 4 out of the top 5 markets here are in California.
The markets
you
that are
can see.
cooling the fastest.
Cooling the fastest.
4
out of 5 in
5.
California, but San Diego is not on the list. We have San Jose, Sacramento, Oakland, Seattle, and Stockton, California. But San Diego did not make the list there. So are you shocked by this?
I mean, I don't know. I am not surprised that San Jose is at the top of the list because
that's usually either the highest or the lowest,
right,
depending on how the market's going.
Right.
Just because they appreciate the most, but they also sometimes get hit the hardest as well.
Yes, right. Exactly. So, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised that I guess I'm not surprised that 4 out of the 5 are California.
I know. I had this all planned out with all these markets, and this is just ruining me.
You guys, I wish you could see the screen because he has like a huge chart, a graph. I made
an actual graph.
He made a spreadsheet
which
for
I'm
you
guys
that he really wanted to share. He really took a lot of time on the spreadsheet.
This is very disappointing.
I'm
sorry, guys. I let you all down. Okay, so there's also a chart which you can't see unless you click on the link there. 5 U.S. housing markets cooling the slowest. San Diego also not on the list. So we have number 1, Albany, New York. 2, El Paso, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Lake County, Illinois, Rochester, New York. I'm not sure why these ones have not. Maybe they just didn't increase the most either, too. So maybe they're just kind of more of a balanced market.
Yeah, not as much.
I found this on the web.
A fluctuation.
My watch is talking to me.
She was trying to help you.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, they were. It says areas in Northern California with those high dollar homes have been hit harder because of the rates. Obviously,
this is correct.
Yes. So
I thought that was interesting. San Diego's not cooling the fastest or decreasing the fastest.
Yeah.
Or either one. So it's kind of right there in the middle, which is kind of, I guess, where we want to be in a declining market. So, okay, this is another article from, I'll put this in the chat in case you guys want to see what we're looking at because I cannot share it. So disappointed. San Diego's hot housing market starts to cool off. So this isn't exactly breaking news. I don't know why it took NBC7 till July 19th to figure out the housing market has cooled.
They had Top Golf to talk about.
They do have Top Golf to talk about.
They didn't care about real estate.
There's one headline on here. So, but the real estate prices are down 2.9% this month, making the median price of a home $825,000. And some people are speculating that with rising inflation and interest rates, the median could drop even further, creating a real estate slump. So, not a crash; they're calling it a slump.
Okay.
Which is, a cool off, whatever you want to call it. It's happening right now. Could it go lower than 825? I probably would say yes. Okay, and then there's another one that said other realtors claim it isn't a boom or bust situation, just an anticipated market adjustment. Realtors will have to work a little harder to match properties with qualified buyers because with fewer homes on the market, there's more competition. Makes sense. We've kind of talked about this for a while, for the last month or two, so not super surprising. Okay, so what else do we have here?
Talking about
10 cities where the actually falling as the rent is falling as the market cools. So San Diego is also not on this list as far as I'll put this in the chat as well so you guys can see.
As far as
rent is not decreasing here in San Diego. There's 10 cities that are, look at McKinney, Texas. Rent has dropped 50%.
50%
in McKinney, Texas. That's no idea why that is.
St. Louis, Missouri.
31%. And number 10 on the list all the way down there is Las Vegas, which is at 12%. So obviously San Diego's rent has not decreased much.
No, but I still find that very interesting. And Anaheim.
How does something drop 50% in
I have no idea. Yeah.
Okay. And let us know where you guys are watching from. I always like to know if you guys are local or throughout the country. So if you put that in the chat, it'd be super appreciated. And I apologize. I'm really upset about my slides that I created here. Okay, so let's see if it'll let me. It probably won't let me share it, but I'm going to try.
I don't know why it would have just changed on its own.
Well, it's a different window. So.
Okay. All right. Give it a try.
Chrome tab. Finder. Where are these ones? On my screen. Oh, is it here? There it is.
Yeah.
Nope, not going to happen.
Not going to happen. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go through the ones that have appreciated. Let's see if I can put this in the chat. Well, let me do it. Of course not. Okay. So I went through the list of all the housing markets, almost all the housing markets here in San Diego County, and which ones have appreciated the most and which ones have appreciated the least. Because I think the ones that have appreciated the most there's a reason why they appreciate it the most, because they are probably some of the most popular places to live. But I also think sometimes the bidding wars happened a little more frequently there, and they may have slightly artificially increased the prices on these ones a little bit. So I thought this was pretty interesting. I put the top 10 most appreciated, and I did the top 10 least appreciated over the last 2 years. So yes, Dan Parker did create a video like this recently. So thanks, Dan. But I went back 2 years, so it's very different than Dan's video. And I'll have no graphics to show you. But we're going to go through the top 10. We'll start with 10 and work our way down. So make it pretty exciting since they cannot see our list.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 10 most appreciated homes from May 2020 to May 2022. So the pandemic started it officially in March. But the market didn't really start to go up until like June, July. So I wanted to get it right before then. So number 10 on our list is, you want to go with it?
Number 10 is Rancho Bernardo, which I love Rancho Bernardo. May 2020 was, $800,000.
Oh, wait, this number is 1474. So ignore that.
Okay.
Yes. 802,000 in
You read the numbers
2020.
you know that.
And then in May 2022 was $1.2 million. So that went up 52%, give or take, on that one. So Rancho Bernardo, one of our favorite places over here. And if you notice, a lot of this list is a lot of off the 56.
Yeah, you're
territory
right.
over
You're
here.
right.
So it's interesting. So number 9 on our list, which went up 55% from May 2020 to May 2022, was Scripps Ranch. So if you guys live in any of these neighborhoods, let us know too, because I'll let you know.
I also love Scripps Ranch.
And I have a whole list of 32 homes. So if one of you isn't on here, it's not in the top 10 or the bottom 10. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so Scripps Ranch was in May 2020 was $1,120,000, and in May 2022, this number is not right. I messed it up. 1.7 million, which was 55% increase.
Wow.
Going in 2 years.
Yeah.
This isn't even the highest. This is the number 9 on our list.
Right.
So okay, let's go on here. I think these might mess up these numbers somehow. Okay, number 8 on our list is Tierra Santa, which was in May 2020 was $765,000 and went up to $1.2 million in May 2022, which is a 56% increase in 2 years. So basically, a lot of these homes have gone up like they've had the amount of appreciation in 10 years. Normally it would take 10 years to get this appreciation. And it happened in 2 years.
2 years.
So that's why we're probably going to see that little bit of a correction here. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay. Next one on our list is the city of Del Mar. Del Mar is also kind of a wild card just because it's such a small city and there's not a ton of home sales in there all the time.
Right.
But in May 2020, the price was
just a little over 2 million and went up in May 2022 to 3,150,000, which sounds like so much money.
A whopping 57%.
57%. That's
increase.
Bonkers.
That's crazy.
I mean, those expensive homes.
They
any
are.
way you cut it.
I mean, these are all expensive for the most part, but some are more expensive than others.
Yeah.
Okay, next on our list is the city of Carlsbad, which was, I can't believe the median home price was only $1 million there. It feels like so long ago.
Carlsbad is booming.
Just under $1.1 million in 2020. And now in May 2022, it was which one am I looking at?
1 point. Here.
Oh.
1 point. So you skipped.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. $1,725,000. So a 60% increase in 2 years in Carlsbad. Carlsbad's also quite large, and some areas are a little more than others.
You're right.
But 60% increase.
Yes.
Which is
a lot.
Pretty crazy.
Keep going. I can't even believe
this.
Okay,
we'll go through these somewhat quickly so we can get to questions.
Yeah.
Carmel Mountain Ranch is next on our list, which was in May 2020. A neighborhood along the 56 freeway you could get for $820,000 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now is going for $1,315,000. So a 3% increase in home prices in 2 years. Next one, we have one of our, actually the area that we live in, Rancho Penasquitas. $855,000 back in May 2020. Now is at $1,450,000.
Wow.
69.6% increase in home prices. Almost 70%.
Yeah.
Which is bananas. Okay, now this one's also a little, this one kind of, I don't really love this one. Rancho Santa Fe is because there's such huge estates there that the numbers get skewed a little bit. And there's usually not like a ton of sales all the time. But in May 2020, the price was just under $2.1 million, the median home price. And now it's at $3.5 million in Rancho Santa Fe, which is 69.6%, actually tied for Rancho Penasquis.
Yeah.
Rancho Penasquis, obviously slightly different price points. Okay, and number one on our list of the most appreciated neighborhoods.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I really appreciate this neighborhood.
San Diego County goes to
Del Sur and Forest Ranch.
So this is the whole zip code of 92127 because it was hard to disseminate on the thing there. So in May 2020, $1.25 million, which, you know, is still a good chunk of change.
Yeah,
but in May 2022, $2.1 million, 2.15.
Yeah.
Which is a 71.2% increase.
Holy moly.
In 2 years, which is, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's our top 10 list of most appreciated homes here. So if you bought in one of these neighborhoods, does not mean your housing is going to go crashing down, but you know, there could be a little bit more of a correction there than it is in some of the other ones because these neighborhoods are every one of these ones a pretty desirable area, which is why it's on the list, why they had so many bidding wars.
Yeah.
But now without the bidding wars, prices will flatten, maybe they'll dip a little bit, but I wouldn't be upset if I bought in these neighborhoods. I would just be like, know that for the short amount of time going forward, you know, you might not have as much appreciation as some of the other neighborhoods. Okay. Now we're going to do the top 10 and then we'll get to questions. And I really wish you got to see my graphics. I'm just really upset about this. Okay.
I know you're upset.
I know. Everyone knows. Everyone knows I'm upset. Okay. Now we're going to do, not that one. And see, there we go. Okay. Now, these are the ones with the least appreciation.
Appreciation.
Okay, we're going to start at number 10. Number 10 is Claremont. I'm actually so surprised by some of the neighborhoods on these ones. I thought they would have gone up more, especially Claremont. Claremont's been pretty popular.
Yes, it has.
May 2020, Claremont was a median price of $721,000 versus May 2022, $1,030,000. I mean, there's houses much more expensive than that too. That is still, I mean, these are still very high appreciation, 42.9%.
Yeah.
Still pretty high. Chula Vista, which is a very large area. So there's much expensive homes and less expensive homes there. And I forgot to mention, this is just single family homes. So it's not townhomes and condos. So just know that these are just single family homes. Because some of these neighborhoods don't have a lot of single family homes. So I didn't want to throw them into, or they don't have a lot of condos. So we'll throw off the numbers. Chula Vista was $600,000 in 2020. In 2021, it's $853,000 median home price, 42% increase. Still pretty good.
Yeah.
North Park, I was surprised by this one. I thought this one would have been higher, although 41% is still a lot. North Park went from $775,000 to $1,001,000, which is a 41%.
I'm surprised by that because I feel like in recent months I've been looking at homes in North Park and good luck finding something for $1,001,000. I feel like those prices have skyrocketed.
They're definitely. If you want something good, it's usually $1,300,000 plus.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but this is median, so
all right,
it is what it is.
Yes.
Oceanside, I also this would have been a little bit higher too, and which is crazy. $585,000 in 2020, and now it's only $830,000 for single family homes in Oceanside. Granted, Oceanside is also quite large,
really big,
and it can go pretty far inland as well. So, and that's at 41.9% increase. Next on our list, number is this 5 or 6?
5. El Cajon.
El Cajon at $564,000 was a median in 2 years ago, and now is a whopping $800,000, 41.8% increase. Next, number 5, we have Bay Park. So in 2020, $955,000. In 2022, $1.351. So another 41% increase on that one. We'll go through these a little quicker just so we're not boring you with no just staring at our face the entire time. La Mesa, $621,000 in 2020. In 2022, $875,000. It's also pretty hard to find a house for $875,000
I
in
would
La
agree.
Mesa, at least a good house.
I like La Mesa.
And that's about 41% increase as well. 40.9 to be exact. And number 3, I almost didn't put this one on there because there's a lot of townhomes and condos in this one. Mission Valley, number 3, 689,000 in 2020. 2022, 872,000, which is only a 26%
increase.
So that was actually a big drop down from the other ones too. So number 2 on our list is Mission Beach.
Ocean Beach.
I'm sorry, Ocean Beach.
Ocean Beach.
$1.2 million in 2020, and then 1.53 in 2022, which is only a 26% increase.
Mm-hmm.
I like how people can get upset over a 26% increase in home prices, but I get it. And the number 1 least appreciated neighborhood that there was a few neighborhoods I did miss or didn't put on there because they didn't have a lot of single families, but Mission Beach, only a 22% increase in Mission Beach in 2 years, which I don't know why that is. Maybe because it's more like vacation rentals and that sort of thing. But 1.5 million up to 1.850 million in 2022. So,
and we have a video coming out about Mission Beach.
We do have a video coming out on Friday. So if you've never been to Mission Beach, we did a nice little tour of Mission
We hit
Beach.
up all the hot spots. So
yes, had some lunch, had some coffee, and it was a beautiful day that day.
It was. We got really nice weather. We did. So those are the least appreciated neighborhoods here in San Diego.
And if you want to see my graphics, you can email me and I will send them to you because they would have been much more.
People are just dying for those spreadsheets.
Are you?
No, not. No, someone might really want that spreadsheet.
We'll see.
Okay,
well, let's get to some questions. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. If you want to talk about your neighborhood, and if it wasn't on that list, I can tell you where it was on our rankings as far as most appreciated homes in 2020 to 2022. So let's get to some questions. If you guys have any, happy to help.
Jerry Clemens.
How do you guys like East Lake? It's a very good neighborhood down there. The schools are actually pretty good down in East Lake too. I mean, it depends if you're needing a school down there, but Chula Vista is a very popular spot these days. As you can tell from our list, how much does that appreciate, do we say?
Oh, check your spreadsheet.
I will check my spreadsheet. Thank you very much. Chula Vista was 42% up in 2 years. Yep. So Chula Vista is pretty desirable. To be honest, I don't get down there that much just because we're up in North County and it's kind of a hike to get down there.
It is kind of a hike, actually. I don't know if people realize just how big, I say it all the time, how big San Diego County is. And Chula Vista's a good 45-minute drive, I would say, from where we are in North County. And that's no traffic. So.
This is true. And sometimes there's traffic. So
also true.
A few things everyone talked about.
Everybody
golf, Top Golf.
Yes, our Top Golf. Yes. I love it.
It's a big secret here in San Diego. Not really. Hi, Burn. Hi, Courtney. I love it when Courtney is on.
Oh, thank you. You
don't like it when Burn is on?
No, because you can't get the screen sharing to work, obviously. So,
yes, I know.
Well, Sunshine Yogini, thank you. That's so sweet, and I'm glad
that's
that
it's your relative, isn't it? They're just all chiming in.
It's someone I paid.
Yeah,
it's someone I paid to just put nice comments in the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Richard,
is it going to be by Snapdragon? The Old Fries location would be a perfect spot. That would be a perfect spot, but no, it's going to be down by the airport, right on the harbor there.
Yeah. So. I thought there already was some type of golf thing by the stadium there, just a little bit north. I thought that there was something that I always see when I'm driving there. It's like a driving range.
There could be a driving range, but there's lots of those here. I always thought they were going to put it in Del Mar. They have that one right by the Del Mar Fairgrounds, like that.
Yes, right, that whole area.
But it's more touristy downtown, so
that's true. Okay.
Are you ready for Comic-Con? We are ready for Comic-Con.
Yes. Have you been to Comic-Con? I would love to know what everybody's input is. I know that it's a really big deal, and I feel like it would be a really cool experience. Do you have to dress up? Yes, I don't have a costume. So. I could fashion.
I feel like you do have a couple costumes.
Okay, actually, I do have some costumes, but
it's not appropriate for
Comic-Con. No.
Okay, what else we got? Where is Top Golf? My husband likes Top Golf. Yep.
Oh,
so
right by the down by the airport.
And it probably won't be. Don't expect it for at least 2 years. I'm guessing just because they have not actually officially signed off on it yet, but they got a handshake agreement.
Yeah, I like the sounds of that.
It's like going to the golf range, Vegas style. Yeah, and they do have a Top Golf in Vegas.
It's a good description.
I played one of those Courtney. You'll be fine. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I'll be fine.
How's
Good.
the market in Oceanside?
Oceanside.
We actually, I just got a client offer accepted in Oceanside just yesterday. And we got it under asking price, listed at $950. We got it for $940. So I would say, and this was a completely remodeled, beautiful house in Oceanside. The market, we can tell you what it was in 2020. The median home price was $585. Now it's $830. Granted, again, Oceanside's quite large, so there's expensive, medium, and then lower priced homes.
Yeah.
But Oceanside's great. I mean, I really like the downtown. They've really come a long way on that downtown.
Yes, they have. They have. And it's one of the more affordable areas that you could purchase a home and be close to the beach, be as close to the beach as you are, which is great because that's super desirable.
Yeah, it's pretty cool
to be close to.
And they also have a train stop up there. So if you want to take the train down,
that's true. Yeah.
If you don't want to drive and sit in traffic, take the train down.
Easy to use.
Go down
the coaster there.
Encinitas, Laguna Beach, or
downtown.
Old Town.
Even sure.
Downtown.
Yeah. Are we in focus or out of focus? I feel like the background is very focused, and I feel like you and I, which maybe is better. It's like having a blurry filter on
I think
our
I look
faces.
better if I'm out of focus.
If you're out of focus, if you just squint a little bit, we look better,
we're
guys.
all right.
Yeah.
So we're going with it. So.
It just looks. Well, it's okay. It's all right.
We're going with it.
Yep.
Okay. We're having a lot of technical difficulties today.
Obviously.
Disaster. Okay. How hot does it get in Rancho Bernardo and Rancho Penasquitas? Does it a lot of fire? Home insurance high? You want to answer that?
Yes. Yes, it does get hot, but not quite as hot. I would say Rancho Penasquitos is even maybe a little cooler than Rancho Bernardo.
It's a little bit farther.
Rancho Bernardo, you're a little further east. Yes, you do have to have fire insurance on your home, and we talked before about how certain insurance companies won't insure.
Some insurance carriers have pulled out of it. The ones over here that I know that still do insurance in this area are State Farm and Travelers are the two big ones that I know of that still do it. We actually just got mine to go down because I bundled my car
bundled.
This is car insurance ad.
This is an ad
with State Farm. So my
Mhm.
insurance was $3,400, and then I bundled it together with my car insurance. So my car insurance and fire insurance together came down to $2,600.
Wow.
This is what my wife told me, but I'm not sure if that.
Look at you.
I'm
That's
just
great.
saving money left and right here.
So yes, you do have to have. I mean, we live right on the canyon here, so a fire insurance is very wise and required.
It depends on like how close you are to canyons
Yes.
or open space sometimes, and
Yeah.
like how close is. They'll ask you like what's the closest fire hydrant.
Mhm.
So just be aware and always shop around. Even at, like if you're looking at houses when you're in your inspection period, shop around for your insurance like right away. Because I had a client try to buy a house in Poway recently, and his insurance was going to be $18,000 a year.
Oh wow!
I mean, it was like in the middle of basically on top of a hill,
Yeah.
surrounded by brush. So they
So
were
that would be
essentially betting on his house burning down at $18,000.
No.
So he did not buy that house. He backed out, and that was a big reason why
Okay.
he did back out.
Which kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, what else we got? So hopefully that answered your question.
Yes.
I am moving to Long Beach in a few weeks. Any recommendations on the best rental places there? We live in San Diego, so I don't know Long Beach as much.
Is for about 2 hours north of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit farther. So I don't think we can help you as much.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably don't have as much of a grasp on.
Where are you moving from though? Let us know where you're moving from. That'd be good to know. Richard Higgins.
Oh.
San Diego is the gem of the nation. No better place to live in my humble opinion. I'm assuming you live here, Richard, or you want to live here?
I saw the I agree. I think it is a gem. I think it's wonderful here. And that's good. I'm glad you agree. No better place to live in my humble opinion. I wonder if have you lived in lots of other places other than San Diego? I think it's only downhill from here, right?
Yeah, it's hard to go up in my humble opinion.
Hard to beat this.
Although we did post we posted a video recently on the biggest lies of living in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of heat from somebody on there saying I think we said the weather is not perfect
I
all
said
year
it's not
round.
always perfect.
All year round.
Yeah.
And we said in our opinion it was not perfect. Like in May and June, we get a little bit of marine layer. Even right now we've had a little marine layer coming in.
Last week, for sure.
When people come to visit here, they expect it to be sunshine and rainbows all the time.
Right.
But sometimes in May and June, and someone yelled at me for bringing up putting out false information, misinformation.
They yelled at you over
keyboard. And I was like really upset about it. So
I know.
I was just like trying to make
I wonder if that person's watching.
And it was supposed to be like a light, fun video. And
Yeah.
this guy really was not a fan.
Did not like that you didn't say.
Yes,
perfect.
the weather is probably the best in the country, but is
It's
it perfect
great.
every single day?
No.
I don't think it is.
But it is great.
But it's pretty close.
We know it's great.
Okay. I've been looking at both San Jose and San Diego for the past few weeks, and I think we have to move to San Diego. I agree with you.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, San Jose and San Diego is so different.
They really are. They really are. I mean, climate and topography and prices. Yeah. And as you can see, San Jose was on #1 cooling housing market.
Although maybe you could get a good deal.
That's
up there,
true.
huh?
That's true.
So who knows?
But even a good deal up there is a
yeah,
good deal
still
of money. Yeah.
quite high. So
Yes.
If you need anyone to show you around, let us know.
Yeah. Oh, Nine Angels says
Nine Angels back again.
agrees with Richard Higgins. I'm glad I retired here 7 years ago. My house doubled in value. I can believe it.
Yeah, not that you're trying to move, but it's nice to know that it's there. If you ever need
right.
your
I
equity.
wonder where you're located, Nine Angels here.
I always say, for some reason I say you're she. I'm not sure if she is a she, but yeah, you chime in around. I think aren't they down south somewhere? Like was it Tierra Santa? I forget. Remind me, Nine Angels. Local. Okay.
We have to guess. We're getting warmer.
Yes, gotcha.
Somewhere
in San Diego.
Local.
Oh, our good friend Jason Burns from London. He was Jason was going to move to San Diego. Then he had a quick pivot and now is living in London for a few months.
Wow.
So,
I wonder how's the heat over there. I know it's
I heard the sidewalks were melting.
I heard the asphalt is melting.
My sister lives there, so if you see her, say hello, Jason. Appreciate it.
And Richard Higgins is checking in from Mission Village, Sarah Mesa.
Okay, that's a good spot.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. And let's see, Ryan is from
New York,
living in New York, but from PA.
What part of PA? Ryan would like to know, since I am from that fair state of Pennsylvania.
I was born there as well.
Westlake Village. My wife is actually from Agora Hills, very close to Westlake Village.
Nice.
I think, it's Deb. Deb's always coming.
Oh, great. Hi, Deb.
Good to see
Love
you.
it. Oh, she's moved. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
this was
Pittsburgh.
moving to Long Beach from Pittsburgh. I was born in Pittsburgh. Nice.
Why not
Okay.
San Diego?
Yeah,
Sama?
if you got to go to
Why
Long
not?
Beach, you could choose San Diego instead.
Long
if
Beach
you
is
really
fine,
want to.
but it's better in San Diego.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of the housing market's happening here? Do you guys think it's going to continue to go down? I know we've had a lot of discussions on this about where the market is headed. Prices have dipped here, especially in the North County neighborhoods that we kind of service a lot of the times. I think they could dip. A lot of I've seen like 3 to 5% dips. Could it be as much as 10%? I think it could before it once the rates get under control, because they are raising the rates again, or the federal fund rate, but that doesn't mean the mortgage rates are always going to go up. So I think we're kind of getting to that peak of the interest rates. Some people think it's going to go to 8%. I don't think it's going to get that high, but I think it's going to kind of hover between that 5 and 6% mark for a lot of the year, and then maybe come down again sometime next year. But we'll see what happens. Hi
from Laguna Beach. Oh, that's a nice place to be.
I live in RB. Love it. Okay,
I love RB as well. Rancho
always
Bernardo.
have a lot of Rancho Bernardo people watching. Thanks
I
for
love
watching,
Rancho
guys.
Bernardo.
Yeah.
And
Where's Dan? He's on his channel.
He's
somewhere,
like, yeah, you can go over to his channel.
He'll probably be on the next time we come on, but he was unavailable today.
And let's see, Richard Higgins used to live in Rancho Bernardo and
SR.
Wait, do I know that one?
Who used to live in
SR.
Santa.
But I don't know.
I don't know what SR stands for. I can't think of it at the moment.
And people are asking,
where is Tierra Santa? Tierra Santa is like southeast of here.
East of the 15. The next comment answers. Thank you so much for helping each other out.
There you go. There it is. Right off Arrow Drive. Very close to Mission
Valley. That's right.
It's a nice little neighborhood too. So a lot of people don't know. It's not one of the most well-known cities here or towns, communities in San Diego, but it's a nice little spot.
Let's see. Alex Wallace.
Hi, Bern and Courtney from Central Connecticut. Lived in San Diego many years ago and loved it. Are you ever going to come back? I feel like if you're watching this video, you're thinking about it.
Are you from Central Connecticut, as in you used to be, or you're currently living there? San Diego.
I've never been to Connecticut.
I have. I've been to Mystic, Connecticut, on the shore there. It was beautiful.
Is that where Mystic Pizza takes place?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure? Maybe.
Oh, maybe. No, I haven't seen Mystic
Where
Pizza
does
in a really long
Mystic
time.
Pizza take place? Does
Yeah.
anybody know? Please let us know. 'Cause I don't know. Things don't hear
I hear
much talk about this area. Okay.
Tierra
Yeah.
Santa, right? Yeah.
It's a good spot though. Yeah. And it's pretty affordable. What do we say what's the median home price? Well, still $1.2 million.
Yes.
Gone up 56% in 2 years, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Since I have my list right in front of me.
Yeah. And Larry wants to know where does Solana Beach.
Okay, Solana Beach
rank?
was on this list here.
Yeah, it's right there. 17, 18.
So it was the median home price in 2020 was 1.75 for Solana Beach, and now it's up to 2.6 million dollars. So up 48% in 2 years.
It's a popular place to live. It's a popular place to have.
It was already expensive, so it probably didn't go up as much as some of the other ones.
It was already expensive.
I think the ones that went up the most are kind of were around that $1 million mark, and then kind of just skyrocketed from there. So, and a lot of these ones were in the North County area.
Yeah.
Out of the top 10, how many North counties? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10 were in North County.
North County, yeah.
As home appreciation goes. So I didn't actually realize that until just now. Okay. What neighborhood would be best for young professionals looking for some proximity to restaurants and stores, but affordable? Good question.
Yeah. I would say Little Italy is great. There's lots of restaurants and stores there. I would say Bankers Hill would be nice. They have some really cool homes there, and you're a bit removed from the city, but you're still close enough to do all the cool activities. I mean, of course, there's always North Park, South Park, Kensington, Normal Heights. Those are great places for young professionals, usually smaller homes there. And so if you know, if it's just you or you and a roommate or something, there's 1,200 square feet.
Mission Valley is good. It's probably more affordable than all those ones too.
Yeah.
So
would you say that has proximity to restaurant and stores too?
I mean, they have a lot of stuff going on there. I mean, not all of it's walkable. Sometimes you still get in the car.
Some of the ones that I mentioned are very walkable.
That's true. I'm a big fan of walkable.
I know it. Oh, being able to walk to good restaurants, nice shops. Yes, that's such a plus. So those would be my top neighborhoods, I think. And it kind of depends on whether you want to be more downtown or a little bit further afield.
And we did a video on that. Well, we did a video like best places to live for millennials, which now millennials are starting to get a little bit older. Yeah. But like people looking for like walkable neighborhoods, that sort of thing. Actually, we just did a walkable video too. Like a year ago.
God, we got to start doing these videos again, guys. In years, so much has changed in a year. Yeah.
We'll try to put out more videos.
Oh my goodness, look who
the Spaniard is back. So
look at that.
He's kind of our YouTube mascot here, the Spaniard. He comes in frequently and stirs the pot a little bit, but we enjoy it. So what does an inspection cost in San Diego County? A friend wants to know. It really depends on the size of the house, but I would say it's usually like condos would be like $400 to $500, and houses will be like $500 to $700, depending on the size. They used to be cheaper a couple of years ago, but I feel like it's going up a lot. So like a 2,000 square foot house would probably be around $550. A 4,000 would probably be like $750, something like that, give or take.
Yep.
A glass for Courtney.
You know, I didn't even bring. I don't even have anything to cheers you guys with.
All I have was water.
I brought my Wawa Cup though, representing my East Coast roots with my Wawa Cup, and I have water as well. If you can't tell, I've been on the beach a little bit lately watching my kids in surf camp, and I got a little bit crispy, and I'm just feeling like I need to hydrate. Big time.
Just so you know, she's wearing pajama pants right now because her legs got so burnt.
Supposed to tell anybody that.
She told me not to tell anybody, but
I did in fact tell him, please, and I made sure. I said, make sure the camera's up here so that no one sees my pajama pants.
I said I wouldn't show it. I just said it. I would. You didn't say I couldn't tell people.
You're right.
Yeah.
I should have been more specific. Guys, I am wearing pajama pants. Okay.
No big deal.
Secret's out. Okay. No big deal. Don't judge.
Thanks, Spaniard. Okay, Matthew Brannigan. I'm 10 minutes behind, which is not good for participating in the chat. I'm in the Poway RB area. Awesome.
Oh, lovely.
I feel like I've seen your name before, Matthew.
Don't worry, we'll catch up. We got you.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep
and this
up
is very
too.
close to you. I have another RB person. Everyone RB watches our YouTube channel. This is great. What would be good rental? What would be a good rental? A house 3-2 in Scripps Ranch, RB area, or a townhouse in La Jolla 2-2? What would be the price for it? Is that what they're asking?
Are you owning it and you're renting it out, or you want to rent it for yourself? Are you looking for a good deal? Give us more information.
Yeah, sorry,
help
I'm
us.
kind of misunderstanding the question slightly. But if you wanted to rent a 3-2 house in Scripps Ranch or RB, or which one would you prefer? I mean, it depends on what your situation. Do you have kids? No kids? It's just you? Because if I didn't have kids, I'd probably go to La Jolla. So
just because it's really nice and lovely.
Yes.
But
a 3-2 house in Scripps Ranch would probably rent for $4,000 probably, give or take.
Yeah, sure.
RB, $3,800 to $4,500 maybe.
Yep.
Like that.
And La Jolla more than that.
Yeah.
Probably.
For a 2-bedroom, like a condo or a townhome, maybe $4,000, $4,500 possibly. Actually,
depends
probably
on where
more.
it depends on where you are in La Jolla too. Depends on what your view is. As we know from one of our,
we are out of focus. Why are we out of focus on this thing?
Darn it! It's because we're the background is really in focus. So I know you guys can see.
There we go. Why is it? Okay.
It's auto focusing. So
we're having a lot of technical difficulties, you guys, here today. I was a little rushed trying to get this on today, so forgive me.
See, it does. It's
autofocusing.
It keeps autofocusing, right?
Right.
We used it. We're doing a different camera today, so it's trying to figure out which of us to focus on. We just threw it for a loop because we're both here today, and so we're confusing this camera here.
We're going to turn off the autofocus. There we go. And let's see if we can focus ourselves.
There we go. Oh, perfect. God, this is like taking an eye test. That looks good, right? Okay.
We're going with
good
it.
enough.
That's what we got right now, guys.
Good enough, I hope.
But thanks for letting us know. I appreciate it. Do you have a community event coming up anytime soon, like the movie night? We are bringing the movie night back in October, so we'll post about it when we get it scheduled. But it's going to be like October 18th or 20th, something like that. Whatever we get, which is a short few months away. We're going to try to do more of them every year. We're trying to do at least 2 a year. So we'll invite all you guys on the YouTube land to come to say hello.
Anybody local in the area, please come out. I love meeting people that actually watch the videos and stuff, because then they get to tell me to my face whether we're helpful or not.
Yes.
And
Deb, were you at the movie night the first night? I forget if you were or not. So remind us if you were.
Yeah, which was a huge success and really fun. I hope all the people that came had a good time, because I certainly did.
And this year we're gonna have a dunk tank and put Courtney in it, so we'll see.
Did you insist on torturing me?
Our technology wasn't working today.
Yeah, so you're feeling particularly salty. Okay.
If you purchase a home and hold zero mortgage, is fire insurance still required by state, county? I think if you pay all cash, they don't care if your house burns down, because it's usually required for the lender to have it, the fire insurance. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you do not have to have it if you pay all cash. But
because then it's on
if you live where this house had $18,000 insurance, I recommend getting insurance.
Yeah.
Is it common in rural North County to have wells? What is a typical depth and quality of water? I'm not sure exactly what the typical depth, but they can go pretty deep. I know we have Dominic in Poway has a well
water.
And then the house that was going to be bought in Poway had a well. So it's usually more the rural I can't even say it, rural areas. Rural. Like Poway, Escondido sometimes has wells, or like Deep Vista or Bonsall, Fallbrook, those sort of areas. So that is typical up in those areas, but the quality of water from you're supposed to get like tested and that sort of thing, but I don't know what the typical depth is. Honestly. I know they go pretty far deep though, but I don't know the exact.
Are you looking for a really deep well?
Yes, and the deeper it goes, the more expensive it is too. So hopefully that helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Mountain Helix area, 14 miles to airport, beaches in Coronado. Moved from San Jose. Don't move there. Nothing to do. There's nothing. I've spent time in San Francisco, but not so much in San Jose.
San Jose itself. Yeah, me either.
I don't know much about. Oh, that was Nine Angels.
Yes, right. Okay, Mount Helix. Awesome.
Very cool.
That is.
I really hope the market continues to plummet. The buying pool would grow. Not sure about the inventory though. I think the inventory has started to grow. It's still not anywhere near to like a balanced market. But houses are not having the bidding wars they had before.
Right.
Like this Oceanside house that we just got in escrow had 3 offers on it, but we still got it for $10,000 less than asking price.
Right.
So
which would have been unheard of.
Yeah.
So.
And there's a house over by us I keep pushing. I'm not selling it,
Vern
but
really wants
it was listed
this.
at $1.9 million.
Yeah.
And now it's down to $1.65 million. And I think it's 1.675.
And you think it's
very,
going to go
I think it's a very good deal. at that
lower
price.
than that?
I mean, if it could, I would swoop it up. I thought about buying it and trying to put some money into flipping it, but I don't have that much money. So
Just laying around.
yeah,
For extra houses
I had
and
a couple
such.
bucks, but that's
Yep.
it. Scripps Ranch. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah,
right. Scripps Ranch. Sorry,
wow.
Richard. We should have known that one.
Yes, of course. Love Scripps Ranch.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
just
Scripps
I
Ranch.
never abbreviate.
Everyone
it.
says Scripps Ranch.
Everyone.
Okay,
You
thanks,
guys. All right. You guys are
Okay.
on the ball tonight because we're getting a lot. Thank you.
We had a lot.
Everybody's paying
trouble.
attention though. I love it. It's like
I know.
people are getting quizzed and they're passing with flying
Scripps.
colors. I love it.
Dan just goes to you out with a live feed a few minutes ago. Nice.
It's okay.
Dan is my friend. Okay, guys. All
Yeah.
right. We're on each. We're not always on the same channels all the time. So, hey guys. First, you both are amazing.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
Appreciate that. Second, my question is, how do you forecast the growth of property values in Otay Ranch?
Not on the chart
Well,
here.
it's on Chula Vista, I guess.
Oh,
is
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
where-
Mhm.
So Chula went up 42% in 2 years. I mean, it's kind of like less than a lot of the other neighborhoods. So it might have, it probably won't drop as much as some of these other ones.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, especially Otay, the schools are pretty good down there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of new construction down there.
That's right. Custom
It's-
homes.
Yeah.
Which is you can't always find in North County because
Yeah.
there just isn't the space or land to build on. So
I don't think the bidding wars were as crazy. Like we said, the top 10 of the most appreciated were all in North County.
Mhm.
So their prices might not be as inflated as, some of the other neighborhoods here. So
I wonder if we're still in focus, out of focus.
are we still moving? I feel like is it still moving?
We're just giving everyone a headache with
I
our
know.
blurry. Yeah.
SD is great, but Laguna Beach is hard to beat. I think what he said, but people are too snooty. Grew up in San Diego, miss my friends. Reminds me of Courtney. She's nice.
Oh, thanks.
It's all a facade, guys. Just so you know.
You are
this is rough
on
today.
a roll tonight. You are on a roll.
Well,
Thank
they're always
you.
complimenting you, and I get nothing.
What?
So.
Vern, you get like recognized by people on the street, like asking for your picture
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
like, can you move out of the way? So,
No. Vern gets a lot of adoration in public, right? In person.
No, they're like, can you take a picture of us?
Stop.
Not
They
me.
do not.
So.
They're like, hey, are you that guy? Are you that 56 guy? I love the stuff you
And
do.
I go, yeah, and then they just walk away. So.
And they go, yeah,
weird.
well, I knew it. I knew it was you.
I knew it was
And then
you.
they walk away. Well, I love Laguna Beach, but I bet, you could probably find snooty people everywhere, but no matter
So
where
you're saying
you are.
Laguna Beach is too snooty, or San Diego is too snooty?
People are too. I think she's saying that Laguna Beach is a little snooty.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm living back in Connecticut. Mystic Pizza is near the ocean. Oh, okay.
So it
So
is
it is
there.
See, I told you.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
I've
Okay.
been there. I have a good friend who
Lives in La Mesa. I love La Mesa.
Yeah, we've had a few people move to La Mesa the last couple of years.
Well, that's cool, Alex Wallace. Nice. Very nice. And
Hi from San Diego Hills, one of my favorite spots up there.
Yes.
The Double Peak Mountain up there. I always like that spot. One of the best views in all of San Diego
Yeah.
is up on Double Peak on
Gorgeous.
a clear day.
really,
Yeah.
really gorgeous. Jay Ribbles. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
Burn giving away live stream secrets. PJs. I know. Sorry about that.
I'm going to come back with a vengeance next time, guys. I am just going to tear his spreadsheets apart and I'm going to tell you that his feet smell in here.
Well, with my lack of visuals, I had to make it more exciting on this.
I was narrating. I was trying to narrate for people. I think I was being pretty descriptive
Sure.
and you all picked up on it. You understood the top goal.
I feel like we have more fun on our channel than Dan has on his channel.
Well,
but
you know what? It's also fun when you're doing the live streams just to have, even though we're setting the camera all into autofocus madness here, it is fun to have someone just sitting right next to you that you can talk to.
My forehead's all shiny on this too.
Well, you didn't let me put any makeup on there. Sometimes,
that
guys,
has never happened.
I have a little compact and I'm like, well, you're just a little shiny. You want a little,
happened one time.
a little nose.
One
Twice.
time.
Mhm.
Okay. Best. Oh.
I say Peterson's Donuts in
Is that your
Escondido.
favorite?
Yeah, I just think they're consistent. I think it's delicious. I think it's good for just your day-to-day donut. It's not like a special occasion donut. I mean, but every donut could be a special occasion donut, really. Let's be honest.
Well, how many
But-
special occasions do you have donuts for?
Oh my God, I would have
like,
donuts for like every special
okay.
occasion. If someone was like, would you like donuts or a birthday cake? I would prefer
You're right.
donuts.
That was a stupid question.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Do you know me at all? Yes. So I would say Peterson's, but I haven't tried like everywhere, and we haven't
You've
gone
gotten
downtown.
pretty close
Yeah,
to
I haven't
trying
gone
everywhere.
like downtown to try donuts, which I should. Because there's one I wanted to try downtown that I haven't.
Which one?
I don't know. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the
Quick,
name.
someone name a downtown donut place.
Tell me
Think about
like
it.
a really good downtown donut place, because I would love to go down there and try something, because I think I've done a pretty good tour of North County, San Diego.
I think you got it covered.
For North County, I will say Peterson's. I do love Sidecar, but shout out to
But
Peterson's.
also for the price point of Sidecar versus Peterson's, it's like
Guys,
$6 a donut
Ugh.
versus $6 a dozen at
Yeah,
Peterson's.
yeah.
So,
right.
okay.
But thanks for the donut question.
Okay, we got a couple minutes because I actually have to run here in a couple. We'll try to go through these quick.
Mhm.
To buy an investment, a house in Rancho Bernardo or townhouse in La Jolla.
Ooh, that.
That's and thank you
Is-
for the. We're doing great with the
Oh,
technical
thank you,
difficulties.
thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
You know what? This is really great. That's a really great question.
I think
You
it just
know-
depends on the price point, like which one makes the most sense.
I don't know. You know, just talking with our buddies yesterday who do own
Which one?
investment.
Oh yeah,
We have some clients that do own investment properties and
in La Jolla
in La Jolla,
Rancho
and
Bernardo.
yes, right. And it was interesting hearing what they're making off of
Yeah,
these
actually, the one they was
properties.
doing the best on was a small condo
That's
in
right.
San Diego, in Carmel Valley.
Carmel Valley.
Pell Place, if you guys are familiar with Pell Place,
Yeah.
that was their best performing investment
Yeah.
property.
Right.
So sometimes you don't just go to like the fanciest, just find one that makes the most sense.
Yep. In good condition, and
The rents
you
are
know,
pretty
they should-
high in Rancho Bernardo, and I mean,
That's
they're
true.
probably the difference is not going to be that dramatic from a townhome in La Jolla versus a 3 or 4
single
bedroom
family
house
home.
in Rancho Bernardo, at least
Right.
rental wise.
That'll be similar.
The price
Yeah.
point, I guess, it kind of depends because they would both rent really well. I would just kind of have to see the numbers to know which one is
Mhm.
best.
Yes.
Hopefully that helps, Sunshine.
Yeah.
No, I missed it. Would love to make the next one. Oh, the movie
Okay,
night.
great.
Okay,
The
we'll let you
movie
guys know
night,
when
yeah.
the next movie night is.
Mhm.
So, and we're gonna try to do more of them going forward. I am nearby in RPO. Nice. I'd love to invite to movie night. You are invited, Larry. I hope to see
Larry,
you there.
come out to movie night when we have movie night. in
October movie night. We're gonna. I mean, it's kid friendly. We'll have food trucks and pizza and all kinds of things
Yeah.
there too. So
It's a really fun event.
I'm
Yeah.
from Vancouver. I would love to live in San Diego, but have relatives says that all matters about price and safety. Still planning to sell my house. I mean,
I think it's relatively safe.
yeah,
You know?
we can't tell you which one's the safest neighborhood because we get in trouble for
I'm
talking
just
about
giving
safety.
a blanket statement
Yes,
that I think
but
it's pretty
I never
safe.
feel unsafe living
Yeah.
in San Diego,
Mhm.
especially up here in the North County. So
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more. I can personally attest that you both give the best and most info since the last 2 years on San Diego. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't wait to be swimming in my pool at the move-in
party.
after you find me the house. Well,
Nice.
Spaniard, you got to give us a call, man. I'll be like, you only talk to us on here. So,
Mhm.
okay. Jason Burns is back again. Anecdotally, it seems like a single-story home in San Diego have such a crazy premium, way
Mhm.
more than in Seattle, where the premium is still there, but not as bad. Yeah, I do think single families do seem to appreciate a lot more and quicker than the townhomes and condos do. So,
And he's saying single story.
oh,
homes.
single story,
Single
yes.
story homes.
Yes, single story.
Yes.
Especially North County.
There's just not that many, obviously, because there's not the space, the lot size to build single story homes as much. So here in North County, yeah, a lot of these $1 million, $2 million homes are like 3-story, right? 3,000 square foot, 3-story sort
Yep.
of up and down. So to find a single story home, you're right, is pretty incredible. I found, yeah, you randomly find them and you're like, whoa, this is great. This is a little gem.
Yeah, especially the newer neighborhoods.
Right.
They don't have,
Right.
they're almost all 2-story,
Mhm.
except for a few sprinkled
There's a
in.
couple in Scripps Ranch that I was totally surprised.
New
Did you know that?
construction?
New,
Newer construction.
Newer, yeah.
Although the farms in Poway, they are new construction. I think there are going to be some single stories
story.
there.
Cool.
And then like the 55 plus communities, like
Yeah.
the one in Junipers and Rancho Bernardo
Right.
that's coming up, they'll have single
Yeah.
stories too.
Yes.
Thoughts on the
Thank you.
Airbnb permit lottery restrictions? I'm actually putting out a video on this very soon, so you'll see that, I think, next week. I think so. The amount of short-term rental licenses are going to be cut in half here in San Diego. So I hear they're giving top bidding to people that have never had any problems or violations. So just make sure which is difficult. So if a tenant does something, you really kind of out of your control.
Sure.
And then a lot of people are not as worried about this because in San Diego, a lot of people do longer term rentals too, like 30-day, 60-day, and that will not affect you at all because short term is only less than 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you do it for less than 20 days a year, you don't even need the license to do it. So I think there's gonna be ways, not around it, but ways you can kind of still do shorter term rentals, especially in the popular destinations. In the summertime, you could rent out places for 30, 60, 90 days. I know some people, I was just talking to somebody today that they stayed the whole summer here in San Diego. Yeah. So I don't know if it's going to hurt as much as people think it's going to. Yes, it's going to cut it in half. So if you do straight short-term, like 2-3 day rentals, it'll hurt a little bit, but there are other options that you can still make it shorter, just not as short term rental. Okay, that's it. A couple questions. I have a baseball cap from Laguna Beach, very touristy, not for me. Okay, Spaniard. Of all the local San Diego real estate channels, I love you two and Dan Parker.
There you go. There's enough love to go around. There's enough real estate in San Diego to go around.
That's why we all go on each other's channels all the time. Yes. We all get along here. So there's my brother. Tell Aiden and Ellie I said hello. He's saying hello to my children.
Uncle Johnny.
Good job, Johnny.
How you doing, Uncle Johnny?
When are you coming to visit? It's your turn.
Yeah, he's waiting for the backyard to be
Yeah,
done.
I know, it's true.
Larry agrees with me.
Fantastic. So if you don't know where Peterson's Donuts is, Escondido. So a lot of our RV friends, I'm sure you guys already know about that.
Yeah. They are just great.
It's really good. And there's a new owner of the place, and the guy was delightful.
So
we did
friendly.
You watch our Escondido video. We met the owner there, and he was delightful.
Yes,
so go out and support local businesses, especially local donut businesses.
Especially.
And we did a Mission Beach video recently. There are no donut shops in all of Mission Beach.
Tell me about that. So, somebody give me the scoop if you live in that area.
What's the deal?
What's the deal there? Oh, no
tourists don't like
me.
Donuts.
Yeah, right. Tourists love donuts.
Burn reminds me of the one guy on Brady Bunch, Christopher Knight.
Oh, I can see that.
Very friendly. And
oh my goodness, that's Peter. That's Peter Brady, right?
Peter Brady?
Was that Peter Brady?
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, okay. Christopher Knight. Good. Yeah, he was on like some reality shows too.
Thank you then.
I could see that.
I'll allow it.
I could definitely see it. Yeah.
I usually get Andy Bernard from The Office. So the donut bar. Oh, donut bar? Is that the one?
Oh, that could be it. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Nine Angels, thank you so much. I think it is the donut bar.
There's another one that someone brought. It's like over in North Park. Someone brought.
We've got to go. I've got to try it. I love the donut recommendations. Thank you so much. Keep them coming if anybody else has
them.
Hey
guys, lovely to see you
again. See you again. Oh, thank you.
Okay, 2 more things, then we got to go. Oh my God, it's 6:03. Got to go. Smiley face. Thank you. And new here, love your videos. San Marcos or Escondido, townhouse or single? Which one do you like to buy if there's opportunity? Me personally, well, I'm kind of mixed on it. So I think San Marcos, like San Elijo Hills, I think is beautiful. It's really well maintained.
Yeah.
But I also think Escondido has probably more room for growth. Like that Grand Avenue area over there.
Right.
They're starting to build that up. They're trying to make it wider and more inviting.
Yeah.
So I think 5 years from now, Escondido could be pretty desirable in that little spot there. And it could be walkable.
You're looking for...
I also like Harmony Grove up in Escondido a lot too.
Yes, right, which is really nice. You're right.
So if you're doing it just to live in it or for investment property?
Yeah.
So I think to live in, I'd probably still go San Marcos, but investment property, I might look into Escondido.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
San Marcos is just a little bit newer on the San Elijo Hills side. So they just have, it just seems like the layout was just pretty intelligent. It was nicely planned. Escondido's a little older. The community is a little bit older. So you do see the difference there.
But if you don't like HOAs, I would go Escondido. If you don't mind HOAs, San Marcos probably too. So
if you like to be really warm, Escondido.
Yeah, Escondido gets a little hotter. I mean, San Marcos gets a little hot too.
But
not quite as hot as Escondido.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think that is it. I have to cut this off for now. So thank you guys for checking in. We'll try to be back again in 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation next week. Pretty excited. And we will be back again in 2 weeks. And thanks for tuning in. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.